Tobela, Sanbona, Dumelang, good day. My name is Hayden Osborne, the CEO of Inkanisa Consulting, and we are the mentorship service providers to the Sekhukhune EPWP contractors undertaking sanitation projects for the municipality. We understand there have been a lot of challenges, especially around payment, and we're doing our best to assist. Please bear with us. We're on your side on this matter and on these projects, and we're doing all that we can to ensure that, especially those of you who have outlaid your own personal funds, to be reimbursed and to be able to continue your projects without interruption. So this is the third video in a series that we've done for the municipality or for the contractors on the program, and you can find the others on the same YouTube channel, the IMS channel that you found this video on. So we wanted to go beyond just providing on-site, in-person support and introduce contractors to the very necessary tools of the fourth industrial revolution, that is IT and information technology. And we're providing, as part of our mentorship services, we're providing online support to contractors as well. With 50 contractors and only 5 mentors on the ground, we're not going to be able to spend as much time as we'd like. So I want to introduce you to Project IMS. Project IMS is an online construction and project management system. To log into your project, use the URL we have sent you. You can find it via www.projectims.co.za. The account number for the program is SEK001. Your username is your email address, and your password is your ID number, your SAID number. So when you log in, you'll land on your own project dashboard. You will only be able to see your project, not other projects, as I can. The dashboard is at a glance indicator of how you're doing on your project, your actual progress and value terms against your plan. Green if you're ahead, red if you're behind. We have an elapsed time indicator, a whole lot of project information here. We also have the all-important safety, health, environmental and quality indicator, where any alerts, here's one red and one amber alert, were presented on the project. They are indicated here. The cost to budget dial shows how the project is faring against its planned budget. Anything under 100% of the budget and expenditure is good. You're in the green, you're making additional profit. If you are over your budget, you'll be into the red. Some contractors aren't giving us their actual expenditure, so we aren't able to plot or capture the actual costs, in which case we're showing a lot of income but no costs, so we're completely in the green. So when you go into your project, you click on the project name, your dashboard will be repeated, but now you have a whole lot of functions. Very quickly, I want to take you to the daily diary, where we can have a discussion between, for example, the contractor and the mentor, who may not be able to get to you every time. So here is a discussion that's happening. We can upload photographs and request advice. The mentor can provide advice, upload documents as well as pictures. So, and you can always find your way through the breadcrumb trail to go back to where you were, and project details. Advise you rather not to change anything there without discussing it with your mentor. The main bulk of the program, though, is the bill of quantities. This is the units of finished products that you've agreed to sell to your client. We have a whole lot of activities rolled up into the main trades. These are your bill activities, including the quantity, the rate and the extension of that, and also how things are measured, what we call the unit of measure. If you're confused about the quantity columns, we've combined, there's two quantity columns in your BOQ that you've signed. We've multiplied those two quantities together to get a single quantity, which is the traditional way of showing a bill of quantities. Inside each of these activities, for example, under excavation, you will find a breakdown of how that rate, in this case 60 Rand, is broken up between labor and a subcontractor. We understand there's a plant operator as a subcontractor, so those are the main cost centers, and behind these cost centers are the actual resources that are driving these numbers. We have a timing box here, which is also indicating the daily output in bill units, how fast this team is working, and that will also generate an order requirement or a material requirement. Your inputs are viewable as resources, either per month or for the entire project. That is basically your cost of the project. The difference between that and the project value is obviously your profit. We also have a time view, or typically a bar chart, a Gantt chart, which will indicate progress in each of the activities, their relationships, and so on. A number of very useful reports you will find under your project planning reports, including your cash flow, your turnover projections, and so on. The last thing I want to show you is that under the library we have a huge amount of resources, a construction production management guide, and a lot of annexes, very, very useful, health and safety plans, contracts of employment, all in editable format, Word or Excel, that you can customize for your own project. In particular, I wanted to show you the daily diary, which is the way that we would, if you send this to us, if you populate this daily diary, whether by hand, print it and fill it by pen, or insert the numbers, the formulas are self-calculating, and it's really, really useful information for us to be able to tell you where you're losing money, where you're making a profit, and that enables you to make better management decisions. So we do hope that you'll give logging in a try. Check out your project, look at the assumptions that we've made. If you agree, engage with your mentor. We won't be able to spend as much time as we'd like with each of you, but we can engage online, have a discussion, upload pictures, request advice through the daily diary that I've shown you, and let us know what you think. It'd be great to see you online, if not on site.